YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I've been having this on my mind for almost 2 weeks now. I have not been able to sleep correctly. I have not been able to get the amount of rest that I have been wanting, and I have tried to do this video over 6 times in just 1 week. Try to forget about it, ignore it, clearly ignoring it, and just trying to move past it is just not working. And as always, I'm not saying the names of the people, and I'm just going to address it and just put it like this. If you are suffering with loneliness, you are not alone. If you are suffering from a really bad soul tie, you are not alone. I have not been able to think clearly. I have not been able to sleep. I'm not even sure what is going on with me because medically, I know I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. It's a spiritual thing, let alone a mental thing. Like mentally, I know that I can get over him. I know that I can do this with God. I know I can, and I have been doing it. It's just, I don't know what's going on. And I'm trying to get over my ex. But it's just been a very consistent urge that, hey, something's not right. Hey, this. Hey, that. And it's like my mind, my spirit won't shut the hell up. And it's been really irritating me to the point where I've have tried to attempt making this video, like I said, over 6 times. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe God is saying, hey, don't do this. Don't create this video. Whatever he is saying to me, when I was trying to attempt it, I was like, okay, fine. Trying to move on with it. On a whole nother week now, still not sleeping correctly. I just want to get over this. To make a really long story short, I've met my ex when we was like 13 or 14. He contacted me on Instagram. He video chat me that very first time, and we've known each other ever since. It was an on and off relationship, and it was long distance. You know, still going through high school and everything. Graduated early from high school when I was 17, and that's when, you know, 2020 happened. And after that happened, I have been trying to see him in person for almost like 2-3 years. And when I got into my beginning stages of my 20s, that's when I actually was able to travel on my own. And the first 2 times I tried to move in with him. The first time only lasted 2 weeks. The second time, it was 4 months, almost 2 months. And on that second month, I went homeless. So, yeah, and then that's when I decided to change my poor decision making, stop relying on a man, and actually do something for myself that God wants me to do. Now, to the current. Um, the last time I spoke to him was in December of just last year. Have not talked to him ever since. He has a girlfriend that is pregnant with his baby. So you already know he is not worried about me in the slightest bit. And apparently, with my research, biblically, and with Google, it's just saying it takes time, your soul is lonely, and I need to do something about it. I have. I have been distracting myself with things that is benefiting me, that entertains me, that makes me happy, and it's still not working. And it's like, what the hell is going on? You know? Because I am so sick and tired of going through the same thing over and over and over again for days in a row. Because last week, for the last 4 days, I could not stop dreaming about him and his girlfriend. I don't know why. Please don't ask me. I've done research on that too. It's so weird. It is weird because I keep on getting a feeling that something is wrong. I'm not unblocking him from anything, not restoring any of the pictures I deleted of him, not restoring all the conversations we had. I'm not doing none of that. Now, what I do have is some of his belongings that I need to give back to him so I won't have no attachments. Because right now, how I'm going to tell y'all how he did me the very last time we spoke and saw each other. Um, I meant to give all of his things back to him, but I only gave him like one of the things back to him. And I told him that, oh, I was in Job Corps at the time last year, and I told him that I haven't got them yet. So now that I do have my things back from the dorms, I still have some of his stuff that I can just simply ship back to. I'm going to ship it back because I honestly don't want it. It belongs to him. And, you know, I'm not that kind of person that breaks things, that burns things. Not none of that. Because I feel like the things he have is spiritually attached towards him. I honestly believe that, and I respect his things. I respect his family. I respect his privacy. I respect everything about him. I don't hate him. I just don't like him at all. Um, but he basically traded me to be with the girl he is with right now that he got pregnant. Yeah, let's not get into that too much. Um, uh, but I'm now. I was at work. I didn't block him at the time. He was blowing up the phone, and where I work at is really loud. I wasn't able to hear my notifications, so by the time I got done being busy, I called him back, and he, excuse me, he basically told me that his stepmom and her boyfriend got into a really bad motorcycle accident. Of course, I was upset. I panicked a little bit, but I had to keep my composure because I still had to finish the rest of my shift. And then when I finished my shift, he had the nerve to tell me, oh, all the other females I told this situation about cried and this, that, and the third. Mind you, I told him when I get paid, which was almost literally the very next day, that I'm coming down there as soon as I can, and I took 4 days off of work to make sure that his stepmom and her boyfriend was okay and functioning, and they can actually be on their own, and just making sure of everything to keep my mental at peace and me not losing my crap. I just wanted to make sure. I almost stayed down there for a whole week. But I just gave it 4 days. They was alright, you know. But during those 4 days, me and him were still talking. Flirtatious, not flirtatious, still talking. And tell me why? I'm on the way down there, literally 20 minutes away. His stepmom want to say, oh, he's not here right now. He's with his girlfriend. And I said, excuse me? He did not say anything about a girlfriend to me. Not at all. Because the last time he told me that he was breaking up with her. That's what I thought. That's what he told me. But that was a lie. They were taking a break, even though he said that he was against breaks. Another thing I ain't gonna get into, because he is a very, very bad liar, and he is a full-on narcissist. Not gonna get into that either. So let's keep on moving on. By the time I get there, he didn't get there until around like 10 o'clock at night. So really late. We all had dinner and everything. And I already told him that, hey, if he was still with her, I don't want to have no kind of interaction with her, because I don't want her to be awkward. Like, I still wanted to visit his family and see them. But, he didn't listen to me as usual. And by the time he walked through that door, his girlfriend walked through the door. And I'm like, I only said a very cold hi to her and said nothing else. That should already tell you about the environment. Yeah, I was extremely pissed. Very, very pissed. And he wanna sit down next to me and say, oh, he's sorry and this, that, and the third. Then he gonna try to throw an attitude at me. Like I done something wrong. Like, I ain't gonna get into that. Basically, he loved to bomb me, tell me that he was gonna get back with me, being very apologetic and everything. And by the time he noticed that I'm not moving back down there, because I told him that I have my life together. I finally have something that I could look up to and achieve more from there. And as he always say, well, you don't really need me because you can do this, that, and the third. And I never said that to him. Never. Out of the 10 years we have known each other, doesn't matter, on and off, I know him from the back of my hand. Out of the 10 years of us knowing and growing up, I never would I ever say, oh, I don't need you. Never said that to him, not even once. And he had the nerve to say, oh, you never needed me. What? when it seems like I don't need anybody, I do. My parents, for example, I still need them. And I'm going to be 23 this month. I still need something. I need Jesus. Don't tell me I don't need nothing, because I most definitely do. Even when someone seems like they got it all together, please don't assume that. Don't assume that at all, because you don't know what that person is going through. But yeah. He tried to reattach himself to me just for me to find out not even 2 days later on his stepsister Facebook story, oh, his girlfriend right next to her in the house he lives in. And no, just so you know, he does not have a place of his own. He still lives with his family. Not saying anything wrong with that, because I still need my family, even though I'm making it on my own. It's just, I don't want to make this video too long. Just know that he did me dirty, and ever since I found out about it, most likely his stepsister told him, and then that's when he wanted to tell his stepbrother, most likely, to block me and all this other stuff. You know, I still gave them Christmas gifts, except for, I gave everyone else Christmas gifts except for him. I know that I don't really mean much to a lot of people and all that other stuff, but dang it, he did me completely dirty. Completely. And that's all I'm going to say from it, for just because I don't want this to come back. I just want this off of my mind and let everyone know, don't make the same mistakes I did. Please don't. Once you see a red flag, it's always going to be a red flag until they're willing to change themselves. You cannot make them change. You cannot. No matter how much you help them, no matter how much they say, oh, they need you, you better run. Run as fast as you can. Do not waste your time on somebody that's clearly showing you, oh, they're just saying no while shaking their head. Just go. Run, as a matter of fact. Thank you for watching this video and taking time out of your day. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment what you think about this whole situation. Have a good and blessed day.